Morning, children. How are you? Might be safe at home? In the previous session, you get acquainted about mechanism of breathing and exchange of gases in tissues. Today, in this online session, we will study about transportation in human being, circulatory system, that is heart, and how oxygen enters the blood in the lungs and then to heart. First topic is transportation. I want to ask you one question. Do you know what is the meaning of transportation? It is the action of transporting someone or something, or the process of being transported from one place to another place. We have seen in previous session that blood transport food, oxygen and waste materials in our body. You learnt about the blood in class 9th. Blood is a fluid connective tissue and blood consists of fluid medium called as plasma in which the blood cells are suspended. In case of human being, plasma transport food, carbon dioxide, nitrogenous waste in dissolved form. Thus, transportation is one of the life processes in which substance absorbed or synthesized in one part is moved to or transported to other part of the body. This is the figure showing the path of transportation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Now, next topic is transportation in human being. In case of human being, there is a system. That system is called as circulatory system. The circulatory system itself is responsible for transportation of nutrient, respiratory gases, that is carbon dioxide and oxygen, waste products, hormones, enzymes, etc. within the body through the mode of circulation, and the mode of circulation is blood. Now the question arises how this blood flows. Blood flows through blood vessels. Different types of blood vessels are present: arteries, veins and capillaries. We will study about artery, vein and capillaries in detail in the next online session. Now, what does circulatory system comprises? It consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. In this figure, it is showing heart, flow of blood and types of blood vessels. This is the circulatory system of human being. Arteries are the blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart, whereas veins are the blood vessels or tubes that carry blood towards the heart. Capillaries are tiny tubes that connects arteries and veins, and capillary exchange the substance, that is food, oxygen, waste, etc. between the blood and the body cells or tissues. Now the next topic is heart. Heart is a muscular organ and the size of the heart is as big as our fist. As both oxygen and carbon dioxide have to be transported by the blood, the heart has four chambers, that is two upper atrium, also called as auricles, and two lower ventricles. Heart is made up of cardiac muscle fibers and it is also called as a pumping organ. Why? Because there is always rhythmic contraction, that is systole, and relaxation, that is diastole of heart muscles throughout the life. The different chambers of heart prevent the oxygen rich blood from mixing with the blood containing carbon dioxide. Meaning thereby is that there is no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. The carbon dioxide blood has to reach the lung to release carbon dioxide, and the oxygenated blood from the lungs has to be brought back to the heart. This oxygen rich blood is then pumped to the rest of the body. In this figure, it is the human heart showing left atrium, left ventricle, right ventricle, and the wall of heart that is responsible for separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. This is again the three-dimensional structure of heart showing various chambers of heart. Next we will learn about the topic oxygen enters the blood in lung and then heart. Just we read that the separation of right side and left side of the heart is useful to keep oxygenated and deoxygenated blood from mixing. Such separation allows a highly efficient supply of oxygen to the body. This is beneficial in animals that have high energy needs, such as in case of birds and mammals, which constantly use energy to maintain their body temperature. But in case of amphibians or many reptiles, the heart is three-chambered and tolerates some mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Whereas in case of fishes, that is fishes, the heart is only two-chambered and have the blood pumped to the gills is oxygenated and it directly passes to the rest of the body because gills present in the fish have mechanism to extract the dissolved oxygen present in water. This is the figure which represent the transport and exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Thanks and have a happy and cheerful day.